chillers, let's talk chillers. This is Active Aqua 1/10 horsepower chiller. I've got this on 5 8-gallon sites in my tent, and there's an additional 8-gallon control module outside the tent. So if you do the math, 8 times 6, that's 48 gallons. Obviously they're not filled to the brim. I'm gonna say it's probably close to 40 gallons. I'm running that off of this 1/10 horsepower, and it's keeping my temperatures really well. I suppose I can pull this up. It's a little ugly under here because I use this Gorilla Tape, and it's trying to pull off the plastic cover, so bear with me here. But as you can see, 67 degrees. You see the plastic peeling. That's the only downfall. I'll probably take a razor blade and neatly clean that up one of these days. But this one also has a boost, which is important for this 1/10 horsepower because it obviously probably wouldn't have enough power. But I leave that boost on 24/7, which is the red light on the unit, which we really have to cover. So that holds me right where I need to be. I can set this 68, 69, 67, 66, all the way down to 65, and it will do the job. And I've got pretty powerful lights. So my tent's running, 80 degrees, 79 degrees. So in some days it's in excess of, 81, 82 degrees, 83 degrees, and it still keeps up. So it may have to run a little more, a little less. You can do other things to help make this work less by insulating your piping, thing like that. You can help reduce the amount of pretty much heat transfer that you're having happen there, and it's warming your pots and your blinds and everything. So you can insulate your modules or your buckets and your lines if you would like, pipes that connect your buckets, all that good stuff. Yeah, I've got some craziness going on the top of this chiller, but I believe I've covered that in a previous video, so you can go back and check that out. So I guess what I was getting at with this, I wanted to show you guys that this 1/10 horsepower chiller right here is more than capable of running over what it's rated for. Some of that is going to be what size pump you use, how fast you circulate the water through this chiller. If you do it too fast, it won't have a chance to really chill it. I feel like that's some common issues that people have. Other common issues, I think, is people overlooking the importance of insulating the pipes, things like that, which I already mentioned. That's going to make this thing work about half as hard. So it's not going to kick on as often, it's going to save an energy bill, and it's going to make it work more efficiently. So at the end of the day, I think that's where we're all trying to get to, where we can grow the best product and be the most efficient about it. I think that's kind of where the game's heading. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this. Hope you picked up on something, and I won't make you go watch the other video. This is just a bypass, so I can hook this chiller to my 55-gallon reservoir that I do nutrient swaps and things into my system with, and I can chill that water if needed. I also use a heating mat on my 55-gallon drum when it's first coming out of the ground in the wintertime to heat that water. So as opposed to buying a aquarium heater or something along those lines for 60 bucks, just throw a little heat mat under there, a seedling heat mat, whatever you got, and in a matter of 12 hours, 24 hours, you'll bring it right up to temp. Obviously you don't want to shock your roots when you do your water changes with cold water, hot water, and the above. It's got to be pretty close to where you are in your system. So this is 67. I'd want to do water changes between 67 and 68 degrees. That's about it. 1 degree probably be my maximum for difference in water change. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you.